Hello. Just getting situated. Let's see. I've got my drink. I've got the Lokhust. I've only got 3 boxes left of these things to do. And ew, what is that blue stuff? That is gross as hell. I think snow melt. That is super gross. Well, it's just going to be anthrax. Anthrax is white, though. It's still nasty. But I only got 3 boxes of Necrons left. I'm going to do this one and see how long that takes me. Maybe do another one. And that should be it for tonight. Maybe. Or this morning. Because we got stuff going on. So which is the big shooty gun? I imagine it's probably this one. And this one is like rapid shooty. We shall see. I did some Necron Warriors earlier. Like I painted them up just to get a feel. I'm still not entirely sure I like it. That's pretty nice though. I don't like the sort of like the rust or brassy color to it. Oh, it's easy to build, push fit, no glue, tools required. I didn't know this was, oh, that was pretty straightforward. No decals, recall. I don't know actually. Are the Necron decals any good? Don't think so. That music is very discordant. That's very bad. Alright. Alright, Christmas. There we go. So which was the big shooty? Okay, number 2 is the big shooty. So, I wonder how hard it would be to magnetize. So right there. No, that's half of the gun. Oh no, still go there. And the magnet's there. And there. Consider it. Okay. It says no glue required, but I always glue it anyways. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Not a lot of parts. 3 is a little engine fob or something. Four and 5. There. Do they have variant heads? I don't think they do. Oh no, they do. 2 heads. Where's the other one? That's one. There's the other. Kind of like that one. Looks a little arachnid-like. Alright, clean these up. So apparently we might get a blizzard around Christmas time. Which reminds me I need to do a whole bunch of stuff to get ready just in case. I need to get the snowblower out. Make sure we got ice melt, provisions, Twinkies and ding dongs. Actually, didn't they discontinue Twinkies or something? I remember there was like a news story about that. But I imagine they're probably already back. Too valuable of a commodity and an IP to leave dormant. Missed that. I think I did. Or was that just a piece of plastic sitting there? I'm a freaking idiot. scoot in there. There. Sideways. I am so smart. Let's move this. This goes on the front here. It goes on well. Alright, 9, 10, 11. 6, 7, 8. Where is 10? It looks like that. I'm pretty sure it looked like that. But I don't see another one. I'm missing a piece like this. There it is. 10. So hey Curses. How's it going, man? I'm doing Necrons tonight. Still getting a vibe for them. So I painted some warriors like while I was doing family stuff off and on. I'm not sure I'm happy with them or not. Did you play another game or just doing family stuff? Well, it's good to hear. Got that. Did I get that? Yeah, I did. Needs a little bit more cleaning though. And what you up to tonight? Hopefully something fun. Or today, as the case may be. And I remembered to plug in my microphone, so that's good. Already ahead of the game. Okay, this little one goes in here. And then the big one goes in here. This one. Same, but different. And this one. Goes like this. It plugs in there. Okay. On some level, I really love snap tight models because it's like they feel like, oh, engineered so nicely. Like, click right there. Like it just slides right into place. Alright, 12 and 13 are the big old shells. Like the scarab shells. See, now that I'm thinking about it, I just want to go outside and make sure the snowblower works. But it's like 2 in the morning. I don't think my neighbors would appreciate me turning over the snowblower this time of morning. But it's like at the top of my mind now, and once the day starts going, I'll completely forget about it. Until tomorrow night, in the wee hours of the morning, I'll be like, oh yeah, I need to check on the snowblower. Barge. Let's see. Alright. This goes like this. There, I think. Yes. Right? Yes. Yes. Is that right? There, no, that's right. I think. Son of a steak. See, this is why you gotta glue. Snap tight my butt. There we go. Torso's not, well, yeah, it is. 6 pieces. 14, 15, 16, 17, and then 19 and 26. So. 15. Here's 19 and 26. Thought I got that one. So 16. It's a spinal column. And 17. Should be the other arm. Yeah, there. Man, you get the weirdest hankering for things so late at night. Like I was thinking first, it'd be nice to have some like really nice sour pickles. Like those gourmet ones you can get that are like, you know, individually wrapped. Then I was like thinking, oh, maybe I'm just, you know, wanting that taste. And then I was thinking, oh, but McRibs have pickles on them. And then you get all that delicious McRibness, which can also be horrible. Still. Interesting. Okay, so I need 14, 15, and 16 first. Which are these pieces first, and this, and then the arms. The arms look like they might be the thing to magnetize, primarily. Goes like that, goes like that. Maybe best to put this through first. This really is not push fit because that's barely any contact surface there. Or to like press inward. Yeah, that would just fall. Well, I guess the front piece is what really holds it together. That would make sense. But now, let's see. There, all right, that's where that goes. Let's glue that in. Which way? Okay, this goes up this way. There we go. Oh, I wonder, it looks like... No, it's probably for a peg. I need thinner ones. Oh, that stinks. I do not have any thinner ones. That's rocks. Sand. Oh, these are my thinnest ones. Oh, this could possibly work. Possible. Let's see. Alright, his head, and now his gun. Which head? Where's the arachnid one? Arachnid head, there it is. Oh, I forgot to put this on. This doesn't look like it connects. Oh, duh, I am once again an idiot. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get that undone either. Oh, that's really smart of me. Because you're supposed to put it in around there. Nope, can't get it. So it looks like it's going to have to be surgery. Yeah, let's see. How is he? He's like sort of. Well, I should put his head on first so I know which way he's facing. So that'll help gauge it. Alright, so he's facing like that. Okay, a little bit off to the side. And let's get the super glue because that'll be a little bit easier and faster. Do I need to chop the nose off? No. A whole mess of it, apparently. And I need a paper towel. Accelerant. Let's see. It's sort of turned a little bit to the side. Okay. Oops, sorry. I just apologize to the camera. 22, 23, and 24, 25, but if I want to magnetize it, I need to leave 25 out, I believe. It's 24. Oh, what is that extra gun arm for? It's number 18. Where does 18 come in? Is there? There it is. Okay. 18 works. That'll be a big part in it. It would not be very... Magnetizing would affect the aesthetics there. I mean, you could do it, but there would be some wear and tear if you did it too often. Yeah, I think I'm just not going to do the magnetizing for the moment. Which, We could chop off that part and put another no. No. Nah, I think I'm just gonna go with the heavy gun. Although I should make this other gun. Or I could just say screw aesthetics, but that's half the fun. Let me see how it looks without the extra pieces. Because magnetizing 2 pieces or 2 spots is fine. But 4, having to coordinate that connection would be a hassle, and it'd always be falling off. I don't know. There's probably some like really completely clear tutorial on YouTube on how to do it with no hassle, and I'll watch it after this and be like, oh, good job. But meh. Can I say meh? That's pretty neat. I kind of want to do this gun just because it'd be more fun to paint. With the tubes in the middle. And those power silos or whatever they are. Capacitors. Goes like this. So that goes in the back there. What's wrong with that? Goes around that. I'd have to chop that off. Alright, we're gonna go with this gun. I'm gonna go with this gun. And besides, this gun has a knife, so clearly superior. For bayonet. And just those 2 pieces. Yep. I'll put this away. Okay. So that goes there. Oh, this goes there. Hmm. There we go. That is a big gun. That is most certainly a big gun. I feel like I should get 5 more of them. And then we need the other arm. And then we need the rocks. Rock 1. The little scarab on it. That's one thing I like a painting about the Necrons, with the little scarabs you find on their bodies. Extra. Oh, it's another one. Does this go on somewhere? Or is it for the other gun? I don't know. Yeah, it's for the other gun. I'm reasonably certain. Yep. So you don't belong here. You don't belong here. The rest of these guys might. Yet another skull on the tactical rock. Yeah, if McDonald's was open, I would be tempted to go get a McRib. I should not stream while I'm hungry. Supposed to be talking about Warhammer, dude. Did I? His head? Is that? No, that head's right. There. Okay. That. Like that and that. Yes. There we go. That's neat. It's like that's not even his hand. It's just a direct like interface with the weapon. And this, the big peg goes in there. You know, actually, I should put in the little rocks first. Huh. Scarab and skull. Why do you not go in? There. Yay. Alright, that was only an hour. No, 50 minutes, not even. That was cool though. But alright, that's trash. Don't feel like making more death marks at the moment. So we'll do the command barge. With whatever this gunk is on it. This thing looks a bit more complex. Yay, decals. Definitely looks a bit more complex. I have 3 decals for Necrons now. Ooh. This is cool though, if you make the canon one, you get an overlord, like a character model. So I don't like this guy. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it just screams middle management to me. I don't know why. What is that warning? Wonder why that is. Make sure they connect there. I don't know. Well, clearly we need to make the overlord first. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3. 77 and 76. I'm going to do that first, because that's exciting. Where's his big old head? There it is. Two is his neck, 3 are his legs. Legs. Wow, that's a chunk of plastic connecting it. Head, legs. Where's his neck? It's a tiny little piece somewhere in there. I think 5 is a spine that we need. There's his neck. Okay. Here's his chestological area. Okay, so I got his chest, legs, spine, neck, head. I need his staff and the resurrection orb. The staff is number 8, 77 and 76. 8. Here's his staff. I'm pretty reasonably sure. Yep. That's a neat looking staff. It has sharp bits on both ends. There's the resurrection orb. 76, and I need 77, just right there. Good. See, this way I get more points for getting a character model and a boomstick. Wise. Okay. What's that? Let's clean them up. This has a lot of connection points. That's a hunk of plastic. That took a bit of time. Quiet night tonight. I don't understand why Necrons have individual pieces for their necks. It's one of the most annoying things to clean. It's hard to hold on to. Okay. And spine connection point goes down there. Imagine I should probably put the neck in first. It sucks, and then you have to glue that. That sucks. This would probably be much easier. Oh, come on. Yeah, shoot. Don't go looking a gift horse in the mouth, I guess. Let's try. I should glue the orb together. Stay. Get the legs on. Excuse me. Whoa. What was wrong there? And why are you not sticking? Stay. Okay, how's that arm? It's a little wobbly. Just like your freaking torso. What the hell, dude? Guess what we're doing? Super glue, you sons of bitches. Oh my god, this thing too. I'm annoyed. Get over here. Put some glue there. Glue there. Sometimes Tamiya just doesn't take. That's when I go with the super glue and accelerant, but it slows me down. Okay. There we go. Alright, once this guy's done, I can get to work on the big shooty. What is it called? It's not the... It's the Annihilation Barge, not the Command Barge anymore. Okay. Alright, so you're done. You're done. Annihilation Barge. Look at this. Might as well get this ready. These so rarely fit. Gotta give them some oomph. Alright, so we gotta make the little dudes. And their chairs. So 13, 17, 18 times 2. Which... Here are their legs. Gotta be another one around here somewhere. There. Now need 18, which should be easy to find. It's the chest ecological region. That says 16. Is there some difference? I don't see any difference between these two. It's gonna be 18. Should be like, no, don't do that. I want to take it to the game store. It'll make me cry. But no, I don't see any other chests, so numbering error, I guess. Well, this blade's getting dull. Mostly dull. I think it might be, not so much snow, it looks like flurries. That's just kind of nice. Fitting with the music. That? Oh no, that's actually supposed to be there. I should not chop that right off. No. Okay. Alright, chest bits go together first. Oh, that's wrong. There, that's right. Missed the spot. That's cool to have a nice clean fit. Like boom, right there. That's nice. better than the other dude. Okay. Other jars. 14, 15, and 22 times 2. Looks like these are for the butts. Or also known as seats. 14. There we go. That's 22, and that's 14. I wonder what the lore is behind this thing. I understand why they don't have like canopies and things, because they have shields and whatnot. It's like a chariot or something for a boss. Just a gun platform. Keep thinking of Christmas Story. Is that it? Yeah. That's a big chunk of plastic that needs to come off. not quite as big. Still chalk. Okay. Alright, so this goes like, does that have a slot in there? Yes, it does. Should be good. That is going to be unhappy. Very temperamental join. Let me get the other one going. This goes back here and connects. Where does it connect? To the lower dot. So it goes like right here. Oh, that's nice. That's a good fit. I'm actually gonna try to glue from behind here. Let's see if that'll stay. That is nice. That's not good. I knocked it off. Knocked it off course. This one is not as clean of a fit. Did I screw this up somehow? Oh, and then I bent it. That's a good job. Bugger. Does it go like that? I think it might go like that. Yep. I am not a smart man. Stick. Stick. And then this goes on around its waist, which that's pretty straightforward. Alright, chairs are done, man. So we need 27. Should be this sucker. Although it's not. It's this one. That was not good. I took a big chunk out of there. Swoop. Okay. Okay, that goes there. Hopefully get a good join. Not push on that part. Huh, this looks like the prow from the whatever the Doomsday Cannon thing is. Doomsday Arc. Okay, we need 65 and 66. I don't see the prow. There it is. We need 1462, 2919, the 2 control panels basically. Thought they'd be here. There, 2062. Or 2019 rather. Control panel. Let's see. There they go. What's up with that? Some glue on the blade. That's not good. My stomach. Getting too much plastic all over the place. on here? Very complex. Okay, that makes sense. And this one goes this way. The desk goes this way. Okay. And now this goes right there. Neat. Doesn't fit very nicely. Yeah, it doesn't fit good. Do I need to shave it all? So the other one fits better. No, it's just bad joins. So I have to do the best that we can do. Too much wiggle room, which sucks. Yeah, see. It sort of fits. I'll have to tear it apart if needs be. Brilliant. Yeah, it doesn't seem right. Something is slightly off about that. Stay. Okay, 69.70, which would be these big crescent pieces. heads, 18 and 21, which are where? There we go. Oh, yeah, there's one. Why would they split them up? Unless I'm just missing him. Oh, there it is. It might also be time for a new blade. Well, they've got Deathmark heads. I mean, if Cyclops heads are Deathmark heads. Maybe they're just more common than I know. Oh no, this guy has a regular head. And not too much plastic on there. Alright. I'm gonna put the heads on these guys so they at least have time to dry. At least they fit well. I mean, that's a really nice fit. When was this kit made? It doesn't seem very modern, but there's like hints of it. I don't see any date. Oh, there we go. 2011. So a good chunk of time. It's not as nicely engineered as their more modern stuff. It's still not bad. Because like that's nice, you just pop the head there and it fits. Chunk. Now look at these. Which goes on top? This goes on top. Well, this will be easier to glue. So much glue. Probably don't need half of that, but and of course I missed a spot. Didn't miss that one though. Alright, and then this goes down there. Is that right? No. What is stopping this? Where's that supposed to, how it's supposed to be? Do I have this upside down? No. Don't think so. Come on. Son of a... Oh. I didn't put this on yet. Shoot. I'm so smart. Do I have this upside down? I might. I might very well. way is up for this? Because I cannot see. If only I was smart enough. Okay. Pretty certain it's it. We'll have to get the other top part and check and see how it goes. I think I know, but I want to be sure. Okay, it goes like that. And then that does not go like that. So this is the top. All right. So this goes on like that. I'm so smart. All right. Now I got to do the engines, 60, 61, 30, and 71. Which of these right here, I'm reasonably certain. Reasonably certain. I'm going to need 68, which is a sphere, I think. There it is. Which is probably the power source. These should not be too complicated. Stay. Okay. That's kind of a nice fit. Oops. Stick. This goes on here. That's kind of weird. And then that drops down here. Interesting. Stop. Okay. There we go. I guess that is the power source, which makes sense. And then this goes on the front. Hopefully the arms aren't tough to get in there. Okay. And just a whole bunch of arms now. Great. So 23 and 24, and then 25 and 26. Here we go. 24. Six. 25. And some sub-assemblies. Okay. This, on the other hand, is not a nice fit. It seems to be kind of loose. Hopefully that'll stay. Come on. Just sit in there. Stay. Okay, now guns. A whole bunch of different gun stuff. Oh, what are these? Let's see. Different guns. Between the two, it seems like the first one is better. We'll have to check Wikipedia. Take a look. Okay, Gauss Cannon. AP, but more damage. That's probably better. Gauss Cannon. Okay, so the first one. That's better. So it's the one with 5 prongs. What's this one? $51, $74, and $44. These. $44 is the shooty bit, which is right there. Then we're going to need 41 and 43. These two. A whole bunch of sub-assemblies. We need the barrels, wherever those are. They're not here. Oh, here we go. 3. 38 and 75. So we got that. Then we need 45, which is not heal. Don't think it's here either. Oh, hey, Snickson. How's it going? I'm trying to find this piece. And I do not see it. It doesn't look like it's made of other pieces either. I'm just making some Necrons. What you up to tonight? Oh, there it is. Oh, no, that's not it. I thought that was it, but I'm apparently blind. This thing looks, oh, there it is. There it is. It's just upside down. Oh, cool. Are you going to paint them now? Or is that enough for tonight? Kind of relax. I'm kind of feeling like in that mood. I'm like, you know, this is enough for me for tonight. Like, once I get this done, I'll be happy. I might paint something tomorrow. Except I got, you know, family stuff we got to do for the holidays. How many more do you got to go? It's nice to feel like you got a project. Oh, that's a big chunk of plastic. I went teak. Are you assembling them for Age of Sigmar or for Old World? Cool. Oh, Spearhead from Goblins. That's a nice one. They're very old worldy because they're just night goblins basically. Do you know if they have the stupidity rules for goblins in Age of Sigmar? Or not for goblins, for trolls in Age of Sigmar? Because I remember they used to be very frustrating. Because they every now and then just do nothing. Stand there and pick their noses. What is it? Do they have a chance just to be idle, or is it something else? Oh, okay. I haven't played any Age of Sigmar. I don't know how much more I have of this to go. A couple pages. 3 more pages, I think. Feels like there shouldn't be that much more to do. But I guess I gotta do the entire cannon assembly. Me neither. I got the Skaventide though for my birthday. So if I, you know, get the time, I'll probably put together the Stormcast Eternals, or not put them together, paint them. They're already put together. But they're very nice looking. Oh, excuse me, I keep yawning. It's around about that time. But if you play a game, you have to let me know. So I'd be curious from a beginner's perspective how it is. I got the I picked up the Necron Battle Force. That kind of inspired me to start messing around with their stuff. And I painted one of their Necron Warrior squads. They're kind of fun. They're kind of simple in some ways, but fun. Getting the glow is tough. Or at least for me, it's tough. Well, the Squig Riders are cool looking. Are those the ones with like there's two of them? Or are they just one? It's like one's like leaping over the other. I remember seeing that figure and I thought it was pretty cool. I thought that the kinetic aspect of it was pretty cool. Single? Oh, okay. I'll have to take a look at them. What glue are you using with them? Just regular plastic glue or super glue? This is a little bit rough. Oh, liquid from Citadel. Do you like it? I mean, how's your experience been with it? I've had split experience with it myself. Like once it was really, really good, and then one bottle I got just didn't seem to work at all. Okay, start glowing again. I went to Tamiya, which is this stuff. Mainly just because it had a cool, like the brush applicator makes it easy for me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just lazy for the brush. Stick. Okay, that, and then I gotta assemble this. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's smart. That is very smart. Sometimes it seems like the Tamiya works really well But then every now and then I'll get like a string of figures where it'll feel like they glued together. Oops, hey look. Like here, this guy. And then I just pulled it off there. Look at that. But this guy, I'm going to glue his hand in there first to get this join. Oh no, that's probably not smart. But eventually I'd go along and do like an entire squad. And then once I got the squad done, I would go back to prime it or dry brush it to get them painted. And then all of them would have like small bits that would just fall off. So I am looking at other glues. I had a similar experience with Citadel. So maybe it's just, you know, hey, it could just be user error. And this thing needs to go right there. There. Oh, that's that. There. Stay. Alright, that seems to be a bit better. Just a little bit better. Stick that in there. Okay, that's better. Where was I? Oh, yeah, these parts. Stick. Okay, this now takes this. Oh, that's not good. That's supposed to be where it goes in. That's it go like it goes like that. Look at that. That's a very thin area to join. Let's give it a try. If needs be, I'll go to super glue with some accelerant. Make quest stream? What is that? Oh, multi-stream? If you want to. I don't know how to do that. But if it's a thing you can make pop up for me to click on, maybe I can manage that. Huh. Although, to be fair, I'm not going to be sticking around for too much longer. I've got about 25-30 minutes roughly, depending. If you caught me earlier, definitely. Okay. Need to grab it from this angle. Sure. I wouldn't mind at all. I'm just, you know, I'm doing this mainly because my wife sometimes likes to watch stuff that I'm doing, and so she can, you know, have something to look at in the future, you know. That did not go. Yeah, this did not go at all. There. I think this is much better. Oh, nah, see, that didn't take. I'm gonna need to try again. This could have been much easier. And then this goes on the end. It's very weird. And this goes over here. There. That would have been much better if it connected from the top. And then that was just an added point. That would have been much better. Or I think trying to glue it from the bottom was a mistake. Or, yeah, for the instructions. Okay. Now the big curve thing. So this says all of these pieces are number 26. I think that might be an error. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even know what number this piece is. No, 72. Maybe they're just trusting that you'll know, because they are the biggest pieces in the kit. And some sort of control panel, which I don't think is on this sprue. I think that's it, and that's number 48. Yeah. So those numbers are all wrong. That's rough. Oh, that's neat. This thing has a third engine in this spire. Just kind of a neat thing for the design of it. Okay. All right. Gee, how do these go together? All right, let's see if this will go together. There we go. And then this goes in there. What is this, like a death ray or something? Probably not. Probably not. Probably a sensor or something like that. Alright, this goes on the back. Is that right? I mean, it seems right. Yep. Get in there. And then this right there, I think. Yep. Stick. Hey Trajan. The Necrons are pretty cool, man. I got their battle force for the holidays. And I got sucked in. Their aesthetic is really nice. And it's all about learning techniques. You gotta learn to do the glow. And that'll improve your art everywhere. They are nice. I mean, have you seen the Void Dragon The Void Dragon, the Shard of the Void Dragon is so nice. Just as an engineered figure with all the different parts connecting the lightning. It's beautiful. Not to tempt you even further. But yeah. Although the old katana are kind of like, you know, they're kind of iffy, the resin, but the new one is a really nice one. But yeah, I got the box and I was like, I put together the warriors and like I have to paint them, and so I painted them like right off the bat, just from like in the classic style, and I was like, oh, this makes me inordinately happy. I'll go get one. Oh really? They have really nice rules apparently. But yeah, I mean, it's also pretty quick and easy to paint, you know, when you just want to do the basic stuff. But I really like doing the glow. But I still got to work on it, of course. I decided to go with a winter base. But that's pretty fun. Yeah, I was like, all my other guys are on like autumn bases or forest bases and stuff. And I was like, oh, that doesn't work for Necron, so I figured winter would be good with them. And so I went with the way to paint it that Duncan Rhodes has on his tutorial, where it's like, you know, spray paint them lead belcher, and then go over them with a wash, and then like darken some spots, and then lighten some spots, use some silver dry brush, and then work on the glow. And the glow was the best fun, because you just gotta hammer that out. Okay, let me get these going. I'm not too far from being done with this guy. But thank you. They have some pretty cool paint schemes out there too, though. Like they have one that looks like, I mean, they already look very undead, death-like, but there's one that's even more Grim Reaper with a black body and a white face. I thought that was pretty cool looking. Oh really? Why sorry, why is that? I mean, bases, I just do like a fairly simple way with the bases. You know, Elmer's glue. And Elmer's glue and like just those grassy bits and leaves and whatnot usually. Okay, this is 39, this is 31. 33. There. Aha, these are them. There's 37. I hope these are not too different, so I don't want to get them confused. Seven, 33, here's 28. Oh, really? That's weird. Elmer's is, well, did you varnish it afterwards? Because that sometimes holds it in better. But yeah, that's what I usually do with mine, is I just do that. I mean, do Elmer's glue, and then into whatever I'm putting on the base. If there's some like those grass tufts, I use super glue for those. But yeah. And then varnish, and that's held it in for me for the most part. Well, you always get a little bit of loss of stuff, you know, down the line. Let's see, 54, this is this one. Well, maybe varnish is the key. 57, this is the next one. Oh, I use a varnish on just the models too, just to protect them, you know? Protect their paint. But what is the army that you have right now, or that you're working on right now? 57. Okay. Because normally I work on Raptor Marines and some Eldar, and these are the ones that have eaten my brain lately. But there's some good tutorials out there for doing bases too. But it sounds like you had it right. Maybe it's just the application or such. Or did you water down the glue? Because sometimes that can be an effect. A dark muddy base. Okay, cool. Have you used the Citadel technical paint that's what is it? Dirt and something else. I can't find it. Oh wait, here, technical Armageddon dust. I don't know if you can see it, but it's all grimy. It's dirt on the inside, and you just paint that onto the thing, and it gives you real good texture when it dries. And that can be like a really good, easy way of painting, and then you just stuff in, like, you know, any of the details you want to put in there. Let's see. Muddy base. AK mud paint. I've heard good things about them, about AKs. Like I got some of their varnish, and it has worked really well. Like I'm only like starting to use other people's stuff, like Green Stuff World. They have some really nice stuff. They're a little bit higher on the price spectrum. Like most of my stuff is Army Painter, I'd have to say. But you know how it's rare sometimes, like when you're working on something and your brain really grabs onto it, and that's sort of what the Necrons are like for me right now. I've been trying to finish the Raptors, but then I was like, oh, I gotta paint these guys. So it's kind of like they've moved up in the project list on what to do. Oh, you know, you can use a gloss varnish, you know, if you don't mind. That's a thing you can do. It's just see, back when I first started learning, I had it like hammered into me by the guys at the Games Workshop I played at in Fairfax. They were just like, oh, you got to protect your paint. You got to protect your paint job on them. But of course, they're probably just trying to sell me varnish, so who knows? But that's the thing that stuck with me. I don't know enough about if that's enough to make a difference for basing, though. Okay. I don't think I have very far left to go on these guys. I was hoping to finish in, well, hoping to finish in 3 minutes. But that's not going to happen. I'm going to try to get through this thing. Oh, excuse me. Been yawning a bit lately. It's a little bit late. That's the thing with the gloss varnish. It's possible you could get it too glossy, Maybe just a wash over them briefly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, good. I mean, good that you feel, you know, that's good. It's always fun to have that endorphin thing, you know, when you know, like I did good on this. And like I'll go back and just walk by and like, oh, that's not bad. Like I used to just you know, I'd get PC games and then put this, you know, like, you know, video games or whatnot and play that, and I didn't really pursue achievements or anything, but there's such a level of difference of, you know, you get a game, you complete it, and it's like, oh yeah, that's great. But it's such a difference in completing a miniature and getting it to a state where you like it and having a physical thing at the end of it. You could use semi-gloss varnish. I just know that I would be paranoid if I didn't have some sort of varnish to protect the paint. I mean, you know, check the YouTubes. Maybe they have like a different system where people have options. That's not something I've looked up. I've just always like taken it as gospel. You need to varnish your figures, because if you're going to be playing with them, if you're just going to display them, I don't think you need to. But yeah. Which way does this go? I think it goes like this. Or not. Maybe I have this wrong. Huh. That's so weird. So I guess these are slightly different. They try to make it so you can't put them in the different spots. Yeah, that's interesting. They all have different sized grooves, yet they look exactly the same. Or maybe... Ah, no, they're slightly different heights. Very slightly different heights. That's really good engineering. I mean, it's a simple thing, but it makes me happy. Yeah, especially with these little pieces that are very similar. Otherwise, I'd take them into the game store and people would laugh at me and I would run off crying. There. Have you read any of the Necron books? I was looking for something to read. And I was thinking that would be nice and topical. Okay. Oh, nice. Good job, Sixon. That's true. I've heard that some of the Necron books are good, especially there's that one where they team up with the Blood Angels. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's against the Tyranids or something. I kind of want to read that one. Any of them that goes into like the first person voice, you know, of one of the characters, just because I'm curious about their their outlook. And Trazen and Imhotep. I'm curious about them. I read some of the funny stuff about Trazen, so it's kind of amusing. All right. So this goes like this. Huh. This is the first time I've seen an exclamation point in the instruction books. What does that mean exactly? Build variants. Oh, sure. Hold on a second. I have to turn it on. Let's see. Okay, you should be able to. Go ahead and throw the link. I'll just stay over here until you do. I'll take a drink of my soda. Let's see. Nice. Oh, I love the shading. Did you use a wash or did you use gleaming flesh on the gold? I like the purple. Very cool. No, it's good. Dude, all we're really doing here is we are doing 3-dimensional coloring books. And we're doing it better and better. And that was good, man. Rankling Flesh Shade, good, yeah. I use Golem and Flesh sometimes, but that gives it a little bit more of a bronzy sort of look. And there's a, what is that? Sepia wash that sometimes works well. But no, that's good, man. Okay, I'm blocking hyperlinks because we get those spam bots, spam bots every now and then. Okay. Come back over. Where was I? Oh, the exclamation point. So this goes here. And here, and here. Oh, okay. Wow. So this basically slips right in there. It's going to be elaborate to get that in there. Oh yeah, dry brushing is great. I am like a big fan of anything that will save me time and look good, you know? Because I know I am fairly impatient, you know, and I know I only have a finite amount of time where I'll be paying attention to something. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Well, my favorite thing is with doing the wash early, like for the Raptors that I've been working on. I just do, you know, give them the base coat, you know, spray paint them green, then hit them with the dry brush to get all the highlights, you know, with like a lighter green, and then go over with the wash. And then, yeah. And then after that, pick out everything. And, you know, speed paints, contrast paints, big fan of those. Those are just, you know, washes that that are a little bit thicker, I guess you could say. More persistent. The main thing though, like that is the difference between these days and when I first started, is that there's so many techniques and so much knowledge out there. Like YouTube has really aided the hobby, you know, the spread of knowledge between people. That's really nice. Oh man, I missed a spot. I mean, what kind of got me back into the hobby was my nephew, but then seeing about speed paints and contrast paints and being like, wow, you can get such an effect. And I used to just do edge highlighting, like you said. Oh, really? The painting video? Yes, they have very good painting videos. I mean, their painting video on how to paint raptors in 3 different ways was what got me to say, you know what, I really like the look of that. I really like the raptors. That's what I'm going to do. And then I saw one guy who said, like, don't miss out on Blade Guard. And I was like, why do people like Blade Guard? And then I saw, like, what you can do with them. Hold on a second, I'll go grab a couple. Like the Blade Guard Captain and the Standard Bearer, they just look, I mean, they're just, you know, really nice figures. And even though they don't fit the Raptors, like, you know, tactical aspect, I was just like, oh my god, I had to paint them. Because they're just so darn cool looking. Haven't even used them yet, but looking forward to it. Oh, thank you. I really like them. I didn't think I would, but once I saw the painting tutorials of people just doing them, I was like, oh man. They're just so nice. And I just, dude, like, I haven't painted since the 90s, except for I started this year. And it's all been because of YouTube, you know? Just learning all the different stuff that's out there. It's so nice. Oh man, this did not fit. I think that's good enough. Yes, White Dwarf. That was all I got. Well, do you remember? Oh god, when was it? It was 88 or 89. They came out with the thing, like how to paint the Citadel way, and it was like this really good manual. And that's where I first saw like dry brushing, and they released ink washes, and that was revolutionary at the time. But now there's so many different things. It's like things have accelerated because of YouTube and the internet and people, you know, watching and learning. It's really a great time to be doing this, except for the price of it. Except for the price of it. But yeah. Where was I? Oh, I gotta do the gun. I think that's all I've got to do now. Yeah, I did him. The big double cannon. Yeah. Well, I mean, just the fact that we can sit here and talk about it so easily and quickly and whenever we want to, you know, the internets. I mean, back in, you know, the 80s and 88 and all, we would just have this, you know, small powwow back and forth. And that's where I did just edge highlighting like 90% of the time, and I hated it. It took forever. Yeah, I'm worried that if I got a 3D printer, I would lose focus and I would print more than I would paint, you know? Oh, I missed a spot. But I avail myself of 3D printed things, definitely. Oh, did you oh, you stopped using it? Why is that? Because of that reason? Because it interfered with your, like, hobby time? I could totally see that. Let's see, 9 and 10. Yeah, I just use Etsy for my 3D printed stuff. I have one person who is a really good seller who does really good 3D prints, and I don't have to worry about it. Custodes. Oh yeah, yeah, those huge ones. Yeah, one of the things I got 3D printed was a Tau Lunar Supremacy suit for the Tau, because otherwise it was $800 or something, and the guy who did it for me was like $120. It was very affordable, and it's perfect. Which I kind of don't mind that they eat a little bit of GW's lunch, because GW has been eating well for a long time. Let's see. Like recently, well, you know how like, well, for the Necrons, they have a box set of the Immortals, and in it, it basically has all the pieces to make 5 Immortals and 5 Death Marks. But they're just missing like the torso pieces, the 2 torso pieces. But otherwise, everything is in there. And I saw this one person on Etsy sells like 3D printed torsos, so you can basically get twice the number of figures out of one box. Yeah, there must be. But to be fair though, like this figure and the other ones that I've worked on in the past, the more modern ones, the engineering that goes into them can be really impressive sometimes. You know, like the best one I ever had was the Age of Sigmar Black Coach. And if you ever have a model and you just want to see how far we've come from ball and socket joints from, you know, the 80s and 90s to what we can do now, and that model, if you put it together, it was just utter bliss. Everything was nicely located in the sprues, everything went together perfectly, and it was effortless. And within, like, I think it was a fairly big model, but within 2 hours I was done, and it was just perfect. And you know, I crow about it to my friends all the time whenever they ask about models and such. Yeah, and the art, and honestly, you're paying for the lore, the cachet of the lore, and because they built up a gigantic world, and things like this, because it is how it is, seems to have more of a weight of regard to it. Anyways, this is I'm probably rambling a bit. Let me see. I need 40 or 47. But I've been happy since I've gotten back into the hobby. I mean, my wallet has not been happy, but just being able to put these things together and have that completion, that vibe of having completion with them, it's very nice. Let's see, 32 35s. The Age of Sigmar models, some of them are really, really good. I'm trying to think. Some of the 40K models are very nice. The Eldar Avatar, I think, is probably my favorite 40K model. Age of Sigmar, like Archaon, is amazing. Some people say he's like basically overproduced in some ways, but I think he's just really impressive. A lot of what are they? Slaves to Darkness. A lot of those figures are just really well done. But for me, like the first thing I painted when I got back into the hobby was the new Elder Avatar. And it just made me realize and remember what it was to have such, a great canvas to work on, in essence. Yeah, Nighthaunt. Nighthaunt's great. Lumineth are really nice. I took the Lumineth and I've based them for Old World so I could use them as High Elves. And they are so nice. And I love that they have pikes. They have actual pikes that are super long and down. What else? The new Empire ones are interesting. I still like the older ones. I don't like the new dwarfs. With their dirigibles and the slayers. Don't like those. I have to say, I'm not sure entirely why. What else? But they have so many good figures. I don't like those new orcs that are in between, like the goblins and the orcs, the cruel boys. I think they belong more like, they feel like they belong more in Lord of the Rings to me. No, I don't like the Keratin. I like their guys with guns, but I don't like their aerial aspects of them. But then again, that could be just me because even in Warhammer Fantasy, I didn't care for the helicopters or the airship. So that could just be, my own care for the aesthetic. Some of the sea elves, the Idoneth, I kind of like some of those. I don't like the new Dark Elf stuff too much. Some of the Stormcast Eternals, I didn't like them at first, but I think my negativity about them was because, they killed fantasy. But some of those models are really nice, especially the ones in Scaventide now. Those are great. And there's that one guy who's just, who has his cape snapping around him, and he's striding forward with his hammer, and that was a figure that I wasn't going to play Age of Sigmar at all, and I just got that figure just because it was so good looking. And there's that other mounted guy with the skull helmet, which really he could be a chaos dude. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely interesting models, like the detail of them. Like those, the new Empire ones, the new free cities. Like I look at them and I'm like, I don't like, the look of them. They wouldn't be something that I would want as an army, but I can appreciate the detail of them. I'm really looking forward to this coming year with the new Death Corps of Krieg and Eldar, because Eldar was my first army that I really focused on painting. I mean, I had the very first Space Marine box set, but back then everybody did, and I painted it as Crimson Fists, but I didn't actually make an army until the Eldar. When they introduced Aspect Warriors. That was what drew me in. Also, is because there's so many primary colors. You could just like right now, I've painted so many raptors. I am tired of painting green for a little while. No more green. Which is why I did the Necrons. Really? No Space Marines? That's like the most popular group. I mean, I heard people say they got big buffs recently. Is there stuff you want, like Drukhari, Leagues of Votann? Drukhari have some cool figures, but I don't like a lot of their stuff. Like I don't like all the edges and sharp pointy bits. But those new mandrakes, like those are really nice figures. And some of the, I think I like the Incubus Squadron. But like I don't like the flying guys. I don't remember what they're called. Leagues of Votann look cool, but I would give them all helmets. I try to do that as much as possible with my Marines, but I don't like the open astronaut, circular helmet. They have some really cool things to them though. Really? Chaos Space Marines. That's weird. In my area, not that many people play Chaos Space Marines, but then I've only played 2 games since I got back into the hobby, but I talk with people about it. But most people in this area do Marines. One guy has Harlequins, I know that, and a bunch of people do Tyranids, but I think that's kind of like the Leviathan box set effect. Spam bot popped on. It's weird. I like Chaos from Age of Sigmar and from Old World, but I don't like the figures in 40K. Something about it's kind of jarring to me. I'm not sure why. Yeah. Well, the Leviathan box set was such a good box set. It was like, you buy X amount of Marines, get the rule book and all these Tyranids for free. And those were nice sculpts too. I like the Biologist, the Termi Captain, Termi Librarian's nice. And that one dude in Phobos armor, I forget what he's called. It's like Phobos armor lieutenant with combi weapon, I think. Well, my original concept for my Raptors, like if you look at some of my early Raptors, I used 3D printed Alfarius heads, so every time I had a guy without a helmet, it was Alfarius, and my concept was it was Alpha Legion disguised as Raptors. Loyalist Alpha Legion disguised as Raptors. So I had my own little headcanon of, what they were doing. They were a war band trying to pass themselves off. Exactly. And so they were like trying to do what good they could at times, but they wouldn't get anywhere near other loyalists just in case they would find them out. But then I just dove into the Raptors. I'm like, you know what? They're cool just in and of themselves. Because I read some of their lore and stuff. Which that's kind of the best thing in a lot of ways about 40K and Games Workshop stuff is all the acres and acres of lore all about it. Because there's so many different concepts or ideas you can mine pretty easily. And now with the whole Space Marine 2 thing, popularity has surged, which is nice. Like even now my wife knows more about 40K than I did 10 years ago. Because I stopped following it for a good chunk of time. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I think I haven't read it, but I read a review of it. And I think that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't like modern or 40K Chaos Space Marines, is they seem like it's more of like a warband approach to warfare. Like, they're just somewhat disorganized hodgepodge groups, and like, their vehicles are these demon possessed things that have survived for thousands of years. But I think it's also the change in scale with the Primaris Marines. And so when I look at the old, the old Firstborn and in turn Chaos Marines, that seems jarring to see them out of scale or not, in parity. But I like the idea of, Chaos Space Marines who turn traitor but really aren't. So, alright, these are clean. Start assembling. Dry fit is good. Well, I heard that basically they split into several factions, and each tasked with different things. And some of them were actually that Omegon, I don't know how you say his name, tasked the worst parts of his chapter with turning actually traitor and then cutting them loose in effect. And so that's why you have these parts of them that are doing their best to be Chaos Marines and to cause problems, while another part of the Alpha Legion is doing the thing. But all of that could just be said, to be just wishful thinking or creating it for whatever they decide to do with the final twist, if they ever do anything with it. Oh, I think I forgot to get a couple pieces out. There we go. Let's see. It looks like I'm missing something on the back. Or does that get taken care of? That's weird. Because this seems like just a big hole. It looks like there's something that should go in the back. Yeah. It could always be something like that. You never know. Well, I guess there is nothing that goes on the back. So that's just how it is. Interesting. Although it is supposed to be just a big electricity cannon, so those could just be capacitors. Okay. So these go on here. Oh no, wait, these go on here. And does this matter? I don't think this matters which way is forward. I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit. But see, the fact that we can sit here and talk about it and come nowhere near close exhausting the topic for any number of hours, that's impressive. And that's kind of what we're paying for in a way, for all the effort they put into building up their brand. But still, screw them for all their price hikes and all that. Oh, I think my wife's awake. Which means her and the puppy will be coming downstairs soon. I may have to run off. I'm almost done. Not too far away from being done. I can hurry. Yeah. Well, they have their chance. I was surprised, really, when for the longest time they were dragging their feet with Cavill. Or, you know, when Amazon was basically dragging their feet. Because, if you know, they need to strike, you know, while the iron's hot from Space Marine 2 and everything. If they can do that, they really do have a chance to grab mind share of people. Which is really important. Especially with so many other franchises tanking. Because it's a big deal if you get if you get to a point where you can have a fan base that feels appreciated, since that's so rare these days. There we go. Okay. And then this goes, oh, it just slides in there. Wow, that's nice. See that? Look at that. That's just a flip. Done. That is good engineering. I hear it has something to do with computers. Yeah. Well, the game is... They've always been like looking for that gateway drug in essence, you know. And 40K, they're trying to simplify it, which is a good thing in some ways, but it's also, oh, you know what? I hope I didn't screw this up. Get in there. Yeah, there. I am lucky. There. Hold on a second. I'm going to try and get this done. There. I think I may be done. But yeah, if they can get something connected and done, some sort of big gateway property, that would be good. And there, I'm actually done. Hi, honey. Morning. I'm almost done. Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out and talking with me. I just finished, so that's great. And where does this go? Right there? Oh, cool. Okay. Alright, man. Thanks a lot. I'll talk to you guys later. You take care, okay? It's really nice talking to you guys. Hey, Augie. Alright, see ya.